gonna get NigerFlavor.com. Wanna make love on the moon, dancing to my tunes. Is it too much? It's not too much. I wanna be on fourth list if wishes were horses. Is it too much? It's not too much. If I want money, me, I do want dance, I got to say. If I want money, me, I'ma buy my shojo, I'ma buy my foya, I'ma buy me. Yeah, yeah. I wanna be a billionaire, billionaire, yeah, yeah. I wanna be a billionaire, billionaire, yeah, yeah. Yala, yeah, anybody, anybody, yeah. I take a lori mejo, yeah. I wanna be a billionaire, billionaire, yeah, yeah. I wanna be a billionaire.
Right now, to give us an opening speech, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, with a very loud chair for the courageous woman having peace, make very welcome the founder of dvali, in the person of Ms. Joyce Obubowa. A round of applause, please.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
My name is Joyce Obubowa, and I am the founder of dvali. But most important, I'm a domestic violence survivor. For myself, I'll get emotional. Okay, so as Ayo said, dvali was launched last year when I asked myself the hardest thing about the 17 years of abuse that I had endured. And it was actually the fact that I had no one to talk to about what I was going through. There was no one that could understand or was free of judgment from my life. That really knew how hard it was for me to leave. And this was how dvali was birthed. And this is what we do at dvali. We're a confidential helpline manned by survivors and people who are passionate about the cause. We deal with each case without judgment and in a confidential setting. We all know that there's still a huge stigma around domestic violence, even amongst my own family and friends. In Nigeria, most abuse victims bear their pain and grief in silence. There is a stigma, and that comes from this trauma. Yes, it is trauma that contributes to the silence that victims go through. And it is this silence that dvali is trying to break. Our experience and belief is that talking helps. We know that when you talk to someone who has experienced the same thing that you are going through and understands, that means that 80% of the problem is solved. Just to give you some statistics, according to WHO, 1 in 4 women in Nigeria will experience violence from a partner at some point in her life. 1 in 4 women. This means that an auntie, an uncle, an auntie, a sister, a cousin, a daughter will experience violence in her lifetime. And according to the National Demographic and Health Survey, 28% of all women, which is almost a third of all women in Nigeria, have experienced some sort of violence. That's a significant number in a country where we're almost 160 million, which means almost half are women. We also know that a victim will try 7 times to leave an abusive relationship before he or she eventually succeeds. It is not easy. Now, in the last year, we have assisted a number of victims through our phone line, and with the right sort of support, we know that we can actually do more. So what are the challenges that we have faced in the year? The first, of course, is sponsorship, funding. We've struggled to obtain this. Even though there's a lot of talk about eradicating this social sickness from our society, there is limited funding to support NGOs like ours. And the bottom line is, if we cannot promote the phone line, then people simply won't know where to turn when looking for steps to take. We are looking to collaborate with organizations that share the same goals with us and are interested in having Dvali as part of the CSR project. Please feel free to reach out to us for more information.
One of the things we'll be doing this afternoon would certainly be to raise more awareness about the work that Dvali does, hear from people who have gone through the process, and very importantly, raise money for the work that Dvali hopes to achieve in the next few years, one of which is big on our heart is to provide a refuge for women. As Ms. Joyce said during her speech, there are a number of women who need help beyond talking. There are a number of women who want to leave the environment where they are. There are a number of women whose lives are at risk. I would like the opportunity to leave if given the opportunity. For some women, fortunate enough to have enough money to find somewhere else to live. For many women, not that fortunate and have to stay because they don't have anywhere else to go. They don't have options, they don't have choices. And this is something that for Dvali is very close to our heart. This is something that will be a big takeaway for us from here. And as was said in the video as well, would love to extend the time of the helpline to 24 hours. We heard from the Lagos State Ministry of Women's Affairs and Poverty Alleviation representative that they have helplines in Lagos State.
Also, it may interest you to know that the Lagos State government has a lot in preventing domestic violence in the state. We have so many preventive programs, you know, in curbing this menace in the society. We have so many programs lined up for the year. We have program. We go to the riverine areas. We go to the rural areas based on the statistics and based on the research from the planning department of the ministry. We were able to realize that most people in the rural areas, in the riverine areas, do not even know what the government has in store for them when it comes to issues of domestic violence. They always believe that domestic violence is a normal way of life, and then they believe, oh, where do I go to? We also make them to realize that they should speak out, and also we let them know where they can report to when any issue of domestic violence arises.
I therefore urge everyone present here to be advocates for this cause. We all have a role to play. We all have a role to play in driving change in our communities and advancing this message. Thank you very much. God bless you.
On the founder of Dvali, in the person of Miss Joyce Okungbowa, to please approach the cake. So I think we need to cut this cake. We have to do it on a high note. I know it's a bit somber following that session, but we need to celebrate. So if you don't mind holding the cake, the knife, I think Miss Joyce can, there are two cakes, okay, so I'll sometimes say put it in the middle, but no, just pick a cake of your choice, you can choose one. And then, because we are celebrating survivors this afternoon, I'd like us to spell survivor because we're doing this collectively. So even if you're not here cutting the cake with us, I'd like to encourage you to please feel as if you're holding the cake with us. So please give me an S, a U, an R, a V, an I, a V, an O, an R, S, and that spells survivors. A round of applause, please.
Dr. Dollar Entertainment.
Reading Makula, yo.
NigerFlavor.com.
Wanna make love on the moon, dancing to my tunes. Easy too much, it's not too much. I wanna be on fourth list if wishes were horses. Easy too much, it's not too much. If I want money, me, I do want dance, I got to say. If I want money, me, I'ma buy my shojo, I'ma buy my foya, I'ma buy me.
Hello, my name is Oni Oluwashon, and I think that this initiative is such a brilliant one because it's been a long time coming. It's about time that we started to focus on the victims of domestic violence and support them and give them a voice. And it's about time that we also found a way to eradicate it from happening in the first instance.
I think this initiative is really great for both men and women because some men also suffer domestic violence. But even for women, I think it's a fantastic platform, and it's an opportunity for us to know that that we can stand together. And if you know anyone, or if you are, then it's time to speak up. There are people around to support you. Diwali, for example.
I think this event has been proof of how much impact it has on people's lives. Different people had many things to say and share.
I condemn domestic violence, whether psychological, whether financial, whether economical, whether physical.
And I stand against domestic violence, and I support Diwali.
Stand against domestic violence and I support Diwali.
I am against domestic violence and I support Diwali.
I'm 100% against domestic violence and I support Diwali.